Welcome back to Straight Up News. We've got another really busy week on our hands, so let's get into it. Big news for Code Geass fans. The franchise is going through a major rehaul in 2010. The first part of this project has already been announced, and it's a new manga by the director and creator of the original series, Goro Taniguchi. It's called Code Geass Shikoku no Renya, and is essentially a very early prequel set in the Edo era. This is just one part of the new Code Geass project. More announcements on the way, so stay tuned. Section 23, one of the handful of companies to rise from the ashes of ADV, has announced 2 new licenses. The first is Skullman, which is based on a short manga by Shotaro Ishinomori, the creator of Kamen Rider, and is known to some as the true Kamen Rider. The second series is Maria Holic, which is a surreal comedy about a young woman who goes to find love at an all-girls Catholic school. Because yes, she's a lesbian. But the problems she runs into are not the ones you'd think she would. She actually meets another student who is a male cross-dresser who causes her problems you would not believe. Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama is returning to ongoing manga. Sort of. He's going to do a mini-series with another mangaka, Masakazu Katsura, who created DNA Squared, Video Girl I, and Shadow Lady. They're working to create a new sci-fi manga called Gia. Toriyama hasn't done a manga longer than 1 chapter since the year 2000, when he did the short manga Sandland. It's also not the first time he's worked with Katsura, with whom he did the 2008 one-shot Sachi-chan Gu. Moyashimon, another surreal comedy about a boy who can see germs, is getting made into a live-action drama that's going to air in 2010. So I'm guessing all the little germs are going to have to be CG? Ponyo's Hayao Miyazaki and Joe Hisaishi are up for Annie Animation Awards for directing and music respectively. Also, Astro Boy is up for storyboarding. For those of you who like your live action, head on over to Crunchyroll. They're starting a new J-drama membership to go with their anime membership. Yen Press is working on another manga adaptation, this time on the Gossip Girl novels. It's right up there with Twilight for manga that I am totally scared to read. And there were a ton of new anime announcements, so let's just jam through them real quick. Yondemasu yo Azazel-san is based on a manga about a detective who summons demons to help him solve his cases. Another detective series, Psychic Detective Yakumo, which this time is about a detective who can see the dead, so he uses that to solve his murder cases. The Johan Shimotaike is about a third-year college student who's looking back on his college career, particularly with a certain club. It sounds like a slice of life, but with director Masaaki Yuasa working on it, he's the guy who did Kaiba, it could be anything. The drama CD and game franchise called Starry Sky is also getting adapted. The basic concept is it's the 12 constellations of the Zodiac as pretty boys. Wait, didn't they actually do that in a manga called Fruits Basket? And finally, Giant Killing, which is actually a soccer manga that's being adapted into anime for April 2010. That's all I know about it. Thanks for staying tuned, and make sure you come back next week for even more news. But in the meantime, enjoy your weekly WTF.
Space barley is in fact made from a special harvest of the grain, which for 5 months orbited the planet as it grew on the International Space Station. Those that have tasted the unusual tipple say there's nothing extraterrestrial about the flavour.
It was very delicious. I don't know if this is because it's from space,